everyone, and welcome back to an episode of Mythology Monday. I'm your host, Alice Hanov. We are going to be continuing with our series right now, talking about the monsters in various mythologies and stories that have inspired parts of my book or who I just think are fun and want to talk about. So today we are going to be talking about my absolute favorite, which is Cerberus. Now, for those of you who don't know, Cerberus is a three-headed dog, and in Greek mythology, he guards the underworld. Now, Cerberus can be found, or some version of Cerberus, can be found in all sorts of different books and movies. Harry Potter had one in book and movie 1, Fluffy, three-headed dog that guarded the Philosopher's Stone. I think that one of the reasons that Cerberus is so popular in pop culture and in different books and movies and things is the idea of a three-headed dog is very memorable for people. Lots of us have grown up with dogs, lots of us have had pet dogs, so the idea of a three-headed dog sticks with us in ways that maybe other mythological animals would not have. So for most people, also will know Cerberus as the guard of the underworld, and so know that his job is to make sure that souls arriving in the underworld go where they're supposed to go, and also keeping the souls in the underworld from leaving now that you're there. But now here are a couple of facts about Cerberus that you may not know. So number 1, Cerberus is massive. Like Fluffy in Harry Potter, Cerberus is huge, like blocks the entire entrance of the underworld with their size and the mass of their gigantic body huge. Number 2, some different versions of Cerberus include a dragon tail, so dog body with a giant dragon tail at the end of it, no back legs, or have poisonous snakes coming out of the back as well. So there's some very scary versions of Cerberus out there. Other stories in different mythologies and that have Cerberus with more heads, sometimes 50, sometimes 100, and sometimes they have snakes with them as well, because it's just how they roll. And throughout various mythologies, they were beaten by 3 different heroes. So I like to joke that 1 per head, but in reality they all did it. Hercules managed to beat Cerberus with strength by fighting Cerberus and hurting them. Orpheus in mythology with music, so played music that then put Cerberus to sleep. And Sibyl of Cumene with a drugged honey cake. So there have been some different heroes throughout Greek mythology who have managed to slip past Cerberus, all of which have had a very specific way that they have mastered Cerberus with their overpowering music. Honey cakes. Note to self, don't eat honey cakes. They might be laced with something. But so I will tell you that Cerberus is one of the versions of mythology animals that will be found in the head, the heart, and the air. I'm not going to tell you which book Cerberus shows up in, but I love Cerberus so much that he absolutely had to make his way into my story. So there will be a Cerberus in my story, and this Cerberus will only have 3 heads and will not be quite as gigantic as the one in mythology, but I am very excited about Cerberus and what job that they have in my particular series, and I hope that you will be too. So thank you for stopping by today for Mythology Monday, and if you have any specific mythological creatures that you want to make sure that I talk about, drop them in the comments, and if they're not on my list, I might put them on now. Thanks, and happy reading!